They will ordain Ohafia Local Government. Of Ohafia Local Government, Chief Eleanya Ojuu Kalu, and your amiable wife, the incoming chairperson. I also recognize the Deputy Mayor in the person of Honorable Eme. My dear wife, the outgoing chairperson of Ohafia Local Government, Chief Mrs. Ogba Onuoha. Special Assistant to His Excellency on Trade and Commerce, Honorable Waka Inem, I recognize you. Chairman of the occasion in the person of His Royal Majesty is the Engineer Bukuiko Nakafo of Okonako Autonomous Community. I recognize you. The Head of Service, Ohafia Local Government. May I use you to recognize all the HODs, the Health Authority Secretary, the Education Secretary, and all officials of Ohafia Local Government here present. I salute all of you. May I also recognize my secretary, my confidential secretary, in the person of Nezi Ukaha, who have been my teacher since I resumed office here. Let me recognize my Chief of Staff, Ambejonza. He has lived up to that name. I salute you. Thank you so much. Secretary to the local government in the person of Chief Ogbonna Ojuu. I thank you. The Chairman of NOLGA, OGC. I want to thank you especially. And members of Niyomaya Nakwamifara College. I want to thank all of you, and I want to commend the cooperation you've given me since I came here is unparalleled. I want to appeal to you to extend the same cooperation to my brother, who is the incoming Mayor, Chief Eleanya Ojuu. Your Royal Highnesses, may I use this announce Chairman of Ohafia Local Government Traditional Rulers Council to recognize all the Royal Majesties, Your Royal Highnesses, everybody here present. May I also recognize my two brothers, Chief Eleanya and Chief Jackson Naba. Thank you. It's good to see you here today. This is a government function. That is why on this high table you have all the people that constitute the Ohafia Local Government seated here. Thank you for coming here today. Let me also recognize the service chiefs. Like I said when we were at the SS Hall, you have made my job easy here. You made my job easy by ensuring that security was always maintained. We have never had issues that warranted bringing in external forces to come and help us. I want to thank you. I want to recognize all the staff of Ohafia Local Government. You have been wonderful, wonderful. Clap for yourself. I am truly, truly honored to stand before you today as we gather for this important handover ceremony. Serving as mayor of Ohafia Local Government Area has been a profound privilege, one that has deepened my commitment to our shared vision of growth and prosperity for our beloved Ohafia. Today we mark a new chapter by welcoming and introducing our incoming mayor, Chief Eleanya Ojuu Kalu. Chief Kalu joins us with a strong sense of duty and an unwavering commitment to the development and progress of Ohafia. I have full confidence that under his leadership, our LGA will continue on the path of positive transformation. Let us together extend our warmest welcome to Chief Kalu as we stand together, united in our resolve to see Ohafia thrive. I am grateful to each one of you for your support, your dedication, and for joining us in this transition. Thank you all for being here to witness this significant moment. Let me use this time to thank my HOD works. Okawankwo, where are you? Okawankwo, when I resumed here, had been posted to Anuchukwu. But on learning of his hard-working and honesty, I insisted that he be brought back to Ohafia. I had never met him before that time. I couldn't have done what I have done here today without Okawankwo. This man literally sleeps here. He works like, well, I pride myself in working very hard, but I've seen two people that work harder than me. That the first person is Okawankwo, the other person is Grace, who is the health authority chairperson. So Okawankwo, I want to thank you. Your job is not done yet. You have to continue and finish what we started. And may the Almighty bless you for everything you have done. You will always be in my prayers. Thank you. And to our incoming mayor, following the expiration of my tenure as mayor of Ohafia Local Government, and in line with your inauguration and swearing in by His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Abia State, Dr. Alex Chioma OTOFR, on Monday, November 4th, 2024, I hereby hand over the administration of Ohafia Local Government Area to you in the following order. Political structure. Ohafia Local Government is composed of 11 INEC political wards, 19 APSEC wards, and 25 autonomous communities. Those wards are Ishiama, Ohafia, Amiibe, Ezioke, Okamu, Akanuku, Utuma, Anya, Owanyamu, Aboche, Ameke 1 and 2, Amobu 1 and 2, Ugufia, Ndelu, Ndabo, Ndetiti, Ami, Ebemoa. The Traditional Rulers Council currently is headed by Honorable Amonsi M. JP of Abo Autonomous Community. He serves as the chairman of the Traditional Rulers Council and is a member of the Council of Leaders. Other council members are His Royal Highness Eze Otumo, Vice Chairman, This is our Secretary, Financial Secretary. His Royal Highness is the Ojuu Treasurer. His Royal Highness is the Welfare Officer. His Royal Highness is the Ojuu Provost. The autonomous communities under the local government is, like I said earlier, 25. Their traditional rulers are: one is the Kalu, the Machokian of Fabriba. His Royal Highness is the S.A. Okuri, Ebemoha. His Royal Highness is the Awamusu Akamuku. His Royal Highness is the David Utuma, is the Ezra Anya. His Royal Highness is the Engineer A.A. Obibo, J.P. Amanko, Anaga. His Royal Highness Amonsi N. Oka, J.P. Aboha, Polo, is John. His Royal Highness is John I. Mba, Okwankolo. His Royal Highness is Igbo Jikin, Nkwebi Ohafia. His Royal Highness is UK Okoha, Ekeluku Ebem. His Royal Highness is Sam Oba, Ezuku Ebem. His Royal Highness is Odum Amogo. His Royal Highness is the Innocent Mba Etitiam Ampolo. His Royal Highness is the Oscar Osama Ejiafuku. His Royal Highness is the Engineer Ndukwiko Okonaku. His Royal Highness is the James Abai O.F. Amafo Etitiam Ampolo. His Royal Highness is the Innocent O.Ode. Obiofra Nkolo. His Royal Highness is the Oka I.M. Amandi Nkolo. Is the Joseph H.M. Igwe. His Royal Highness Ndi Nkolo. His Royal Highness is the Ojukwu Kalu Acha Alu. His Royal Highness D.U. Oguago Ezacha Nkolo. Royal Highness U.O. Agbe Amulia Nkolo. His Royal Highness is the Onoka Evo Amigo Ohafia. His Royal Highness is the title not listed. It's Ishiamo Ohafia. His Royal Highness is the KK Anya Amuku Amuma. His Royal Highness OK Obinya Amor Ama Eto Ohafia. Management. The administration of the local government is organized into 6 functional departments, with Mr. Aunaya Joy serving as acting head of state. The departments are as follows: Administration and General Services, Mrs. Chukwu Blessing; Finance and Supply, Mrs. Oji Lillian Elijah; Budget Planning, Research and Statistics, Mr. A.K. Roland Agabu Obu; Agriculture and Natural Resources, Mr. Chukwu Francis A. Social Development, Mr. Kenneth A. Imaga; Works and Housing, the gentleman I just introduced earlier on, Engineer Okawankwa Oka. Education and Health Authorities. The Local Government Education Authority is under the supervision of Dr. Idore Anyoha Ibebuike, the Education Secretary. He is the Education Secretary. The Health Authority, overseen by Mrs. Grace U. Onuoha, also operates under the Council's management. Other key functionaries include the Acting Internal Auditor, Mr. Chin Amandubuike; the Cashier, Mr. Nubisi Oje Okoro; Mortgage Chairman, Comrade Ojisi Onuoha; and the Peace and Security Committee Officer, Mrs. Abo Okoro. According to the present payroll ledger, the staff strength of the local government for these 6 departments is 581. The departmental breakdown is as follows: 1. Administration, we have 133 personnel; Finance and Supply, 176; Budget Planning, Research and Statistics, you have 24. Agriculture and Natural Resources has 16 persons. social development 127, works and housing 105, bringing the total staff strength to 581 as at October 2024 salary. Statutory committees. The local government operates under the following committees by the local government law established in 2006 as amended. Finance and General Purpose Committee. This is the highest decision-making body of the local government, made up of all the appointed supervisors or the heads of departments as the case may be. It also includes the secretary to the local government as the secretary of the committee, with the treasurer, head of budget, and ex-officio members. The supervisors, when constituted, except as otherwise provided by the state government, will have the following portfolios: works and housing, health, youth and women development, education and social development, transport and environment, agriculture and rural development, and finance. Boundary Committee. This committee is made up of the deputy chairman and other appointed by the chairman. Peace and Security Committee. This committee has the chairman of the local government as the chairman of all the security agencies represented. Representatives of the Christian Association of Nigeria CAN and the chairman of the Traditional Rulers Council as members. The secretary to the local government serves as the secretary. Legal action against him for encroaching on our council land. I also had him arrested, detained him for 3 weeks. He was only bailed. Shagari housing estate and security challenges we face from them. The Shagari housing estate presented significant security challenges to the council upon my resumption as mayor. I was dismayed to find that residents of the estate were using the council grounds as thoroughfare, with heavy Okada traffic passing through. This access led to increased incidents of theft targeting local government property, often traced back to the individuals from that estate. The need for a perimeter fence to separate Shagari housing estate from the local government council grounds became both urgent and essential. Once erected, the fence effectively addressed these security concerns. There was considerable pressure from some council staff residing in the estate to create a gate or pedestrian footpath. However, I firmly declined, as any such opening will compromise the security improvement we achieved with the fence. My advice to you, incoming mayor, is to maintain this policy. Do not allow even a small opening that could undermine the security. Do not allow even a small opening for a lizard to crawl through. The wall must remain intact throughout the tenure to preserve the progress we have made. Recreation Center and Playground at OHAFIA River. On Friday, October 11, 2024, Ohafia Local Government signed a lease agreement for the management of Ohafia Local Government Recreation Park, located at OHAFIA River in Ohafia Local Government Area. The lease agreement was signed between Ohafia Local Government and Spentry Hills and Suites Limited as manager. The initial 2-year rent of $6.4 million have been paid and distributed to benefiting parties. Ohafia Local Government benefiting $1.6 million from that. Background: by virtue of a letter dated June 18, 2024, His Royal Majesty the Anachokin of Africa, His Royal Majesty Kalu IV, seated here today, and the Anachokin in Council of Africa authorized me, Chief Ogba Onuoha Bourdex then the mayor of Ohafia outgoing, to utilize that public open space at Ogba Onuoha, which includes the area formerly occupied by National Park for the building of the Ohafia LGA Recreation Park. On June 20th, 2024, His Excellency Dr. Handover OFR, in a well-attended ceremony represented by his deputy, Engineer Chief performed the groundbreaking and foundation laying ceremony. Also represented was the Commissioner for Local Government and Chieftaincy Affairs. He was represented by the Permanent Secretary, while the entire HODs and HOS of Ohafia Local Government were in attendance. Also in attendance was the Machoki, Kalu, and the Machoki Council. The President, ACI Ojuu Kalu, and women folks, and prominent Aruba sons and daughters, including your humble self, incoming Mayor, Chief Eleanya Ojuu Kalu. I still remember your speech at that ceremony. A formal commissioning of the Ohafia Local Government Area Recreation Park will be commissioned upon completion. It was important to get a manager in place at this time to ensure a smooth handover of the facility, as well as the manager, as well as allow the manager commence the implementation of various other things that will need to be done in the area that is not being worked upon now. Funds allocated to local government during my 11 months as Ohafia Local Government were tied or designated for specific projects, with expenditures to be retired upon project completion. Projects not yet retired are currently in the process of retirement by the head of service and then the HOD for works, the head of service and the treasurer. I am pleased to report that all ongoing and near completion projects you observe today have been fully funded with the necessary resources allocated for their completion under the supervision of the head of work, head of department for works, and the head of service. Our achievements are listed here, the number from 1 to 31. For want of time, I will pass over this, reading out of the list. I will hand them over to you so that you can go over them at your leisure. And that will include the creative projects we also initiated and completed. But I'm proud to say that 95% of what we set out to do have been completed. Even today, work is going on unabated. I was there even on the day of the swearing in. All of us were working to make sure that in conclusion, this handover note provides a comprehensive overview of what we have accomplished with the total support of His Excellency Dr. Alex Chioma OFR. Further information will be made available as needed to assist you with a smooth transition. I want to our income.